You can see the last 3 minutes of a game, what AR's face looks like, and the last few holes of the scramble before we locked it in, what he looked like. It's the same, you know what I mean?
Right.
Me and him do this often on the
That's
road.
cool to me. I like it.
This is sick, bro.
Birdie on first.
Start a fire, throw the memories in the flames. It's behind you.
Then I went to Dardanelle for like 4 years.
Arkansas.
I was playing golf, but I never took it
Is
serious.
Gardenell, what is that? Is that middle of nowhere? What is that?
That's where Pops is from, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got 1,000 people in our town.
Oh, sick.
But it's only an hour 50, hour and a half from our, like our school.
Damn.
Gotcha.
But you went to Mount Verde.
Mount Verde.
When did you go there?
You went to Mount Verde?
Yes, bro, we talked about this, bro.
Bro, listen. Dang, you was on GGGA?
I went to Gary for 1 semester, and then that shit, or I left that, it was terrible. They only let me play 1 tournament.
Dang.
I was 14, I was best
Tell
player
people
there.
about, all right, for people that don't know, I've broke it down a few times, but like, the Mount Verde experience is crazy. Do you
I
feel
wish
like-
I went there not in the golf academy.
So just enjoying high school.
Exactly.
How great is it?
Mount Verde, bro,
Like,
it's the
break it
easiest
down.
school in the world.
But break it down to like people, like give people out there like a visual of like your daily at Mount Verde.
Well, when I was, or like part of the academy, it was, I'm basically like the same schedule as I have in college. Like it was basically a really good, like preparation for college.
Sure.
Because I went to class from like 8 to 12, then we get shuttles back to the golf academy or whatever.
Might fall
Practice
asleep.
from 2 to 6.
Lunch is 2 hours, 3 hours long.
Yeah, we didn't actually eat lunch there.
Y'all
'cause-
left at lunch.
Yeah, because we had lunch at the
Crazy.
How
academy.
much to school?
You told me you couldn't walk across the grass though, right?
Exactly. No, I was just about to say that.
Okay.
Tell
No,
me,
you would
bro.
get hours if you walked across the grass.
We're
he was
hours.
He was telling me that.
Yeah, what does the hours mean?
Hours?
Yeah,
Wait,
I
do
know.
you have
I'm
hours
just
there?
saying
I
for the
don't.
people
Oh, okay,
out there
yeah,
that
yeah, I
don't
know.
know. They don't
It's
know.
like
What does that mean?
Exactly.
It's like detention hours, or say for example, if you were to cheat on the test, you get 24 hours. So they can make
Sure.
you go to the student center where like you help clean dishes or clean the floors or just
What
like
if you said you wasn't going? You going?
you out.
Bro, you got expelled for stuff.
out.
You know what I mean? It was no
And like
messing
they-
around.
I'm out.
Like they weren't even like really like lenient with people who were really good at the sport they played either. Like they didn't care.
You
They
were
were
wrong.
out.
I was there from where you grew up.
I ain't go to class.
Nah, don't do that.
Don't
I
say
didn't.
that.
How was your high school experience?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
I just played basketball.
How many
I
people?
mean, I
He's
played-
not
I played-
lying. Look at
How
him.
many people? How many people was your graduating class?
52.
Okay.
So, my senior year, no bullshit. We had practice before everything started, so we started like 6:30, 7. First class started, I think it was like 8:15. I had that for an hour, and then my other two teachers were amazing people, by the way. Shout out to y'all. They knew the route I was on. So they were like, bro, just do your work outside of school or just participate. And I literally had 3 classes, and I left at 11:30 every day and just chilling. Go to the gym. That was it.
And you knew you were going D1 though? Like,
Nah, I ain't even have any
really?
offers at the time.
when did you get like your first offer then?
I had an offer after my junior year, and before my senior year started, they pulled. It was UCA. Said I wasn't good enough.
Wow.
UCA is
Central Arkansas.
okay.
Yeah, where Scottie
Wow.
Pippen went. And yeah, I was like, honestly, at one point I thought I was going D2. I was just like, I'm gonna go play with my brother.
Respect.
And yeah, and
But you was
That was it.
always nice though. You knew you was like,
I knew I was,
Yeah.
but nobody else
The
did.
world did.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
but I mean,
crazy.
shit, I would average. We had a 4-day tournament, literally in Arkansas State's arena. No, I said, even after this, I didn't get an offer. I averaged 49.
That's crazy.
49
49.
in high school.
I think I had 30,
And
57.
you got your scholarship revoked from the school you were.
No,
Hooping.
not the same school. So my mom and dad went to Arkansas State. They both hooped there. And they neither one offered me or my brother coming out.
And baby
yeah,
girl was older?
Yeah, 2 years. And undersized 2 guard, could shoot the shit out of it, but he didn't really get like real game until he, you know, got to college. But if he had that in high school, he would have been.
Where do
he
you
could
go
have
in
played
college?
in a small Division I. He was somewhere in fucking South Carolina, and then he went to Central Missouri for 3 years.
I know.
And that's where I thought I was going. I thought I was going to Central Missouri.
You ever thought
To play
in
with.
high school NBA was like a thing? Like, were you like, that's
It
what
was
I wanna
it
do?
was a dream,
Yeah, type.
but it was like,
A dream.
yeah, it was 100% a dream.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I ain't really think I could till when I got to Wichita. I played pickup even when I wasn't supposed to because I was coming off shoulder surgery, but I was bored, and I went and played pickup, and I was frying. And I was like, okay, like, I'm nice. And after that, I was like, okay, cool. But then I got put in such a role there that like I averaged 4 points my freshman year. I maybe played 12 minutes a game, and then so then I was
Your
just
coach rocked with you though, or no?
he was like, bro, I'll go to war with you any day.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
No, I had a bigger role my sophomore year, but then obviously I left, and when I got to OU is when I really thought it. Krug told me, my coach told me after during my redshirt year, was like, you could go play in the league, and
You believed it.
yeah, when he said it, I believed it.
You were like,
And I had Jamal B. Enemy, one of my best friends on the team, told me that from literally the first day we played pickup at OU, was like, yo, you're nice.
Yeah. You
And-
know, it's crazy.
No, and to this day, I'd tell him straight up, was like, you was the first one that was like,
Gave you that
Yeah.
vision. That's
Yep.
dope.
so that was the first glimpse of like, it might be real.
yeah.
I
And then
feel
at that
like
point, it was
everybody-
just getting an opportunity. Because I knew when it come to it, it was basketball. Like,
Yeah. Everybody has that though, like somebody that gave them that little kickstart.
yeah.
You know what I mean? What about you, bro? I'm sure you probably said it 100 times, but like, I know you're from Kansas City,
Yep, Kansas City.
but like, what was your high school experience and like,
I was homeschooled.
word?
Yeah.
Word.
You might be the first person I've ever met that's like legitimately like, oh yeah, I was homeschooled. Like for real.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
never
nah,
heard that
like,
either.
I ain't having nobody I know that.
Break that
Yeah,
down.
I think we get a bad rep, and I don't blame anyone.
Shit,
for
nowadays
that.
I'm homeschooling mine. Why not? But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I think like overall, homeschooled kids were a little more awkward, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I'm happy that my parents put me through homeschool, and I think it gave me a lot more time to focus on what I wanted to do.
Which one?
And well, I mean, it was YouTube, social media and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think it always was that. My dad, he always had like a home video camera, and he just kind of like filmed everything.
That's sick. That's
And
a dope way to grow
Yeah,
up.
and I really liked that because, like, sometimes he would like pull up videos of when we were kids, and this is maybe when I was 14, 15. I'd be like, oh, that's really cool. Like, I get to see myself as a kid and whatnot. And I
that's
picked up
sick.
that same camera when I was probably 14, 15, and just started filming whatever it was that I was doing. And I started playing golf, so naturally I was like, all right, I'm going to pick up a camera and start filming that. And one thing led to another, and, you know, here I am. But it ultimately was my dad who kind of like paved that way, and he didn't even know it.
That's
It was
sick.
just kind of by chance.
That's sick.
And I know you and I were talking about it a little bit, but like, I think he just wanted to film everything so one day he could look back on it and see like, oh, those are my kids. Like that's the beginning of everything and
This
whatnot.
right
And
here.
so I don't know. I think I kind of like picked up in his footsteps or whatever, and I don't know how it happened. One thing led to another, and now all of a sudden it's a business, or it's a,
I love that.
you know, it's
an
a passion
empire.
and a dream that ultimately came true. So
I mean, there's two things from that. That's like, it's like one, everyone this day and age just like film everything, film, like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that. And it's like, if you break that down to the core, like when you're 50, you're gonna be able to look back on that and be like, you're gonna be able to see everything. You know what I mean? And I think that's what people miss these days. But two, it's like, you got into the golf space as someone that was homeschooled, and that's completely different from like Mount Verde, like small public school, private school, whatever Austin public school ended up being. So it's like that's a completely different route than like I've honestly ever even heard of. So like,
yeah, it was weird. Like, I think I made all my friends through like, I was neighbors with a lot of guys who were my age, so those were like my close friends. And then Steve, who like in good, he was 4 or 5 miles down the road. His older sister was friends with my sister, so like those were my close friends. And then through sports, like I started playing baseball. I went from baseball to soccer, and those were all my friends. So like everyone was like, how do you like know how to talk to people? You're homeschooled.
Type
What do you
shit.
mean? Because everyone else is like.
So what was that exposure like your first time? Like,
Yeah,
where
like
you
their
were-
norm though, everyone else's norm is like you make your friends through school, right? And for me it was completely different, but at the same time I felt like it was normal to me. So I really liked it because it gave me, like when I was probably 16, 17, I had 10 times more time than anyone else
Love that.
on my hands that I could just go do whatever I wanted to do while they were all doing homework or they were in class. So which was golf.
from the jump.
100%. Yeah, once I turned 13 and on, it was all golf. Up until that point, it was baseball, soccer, and then it was all golf after that point.
So you had an early dream of like being pro.
I had a dream of, I'm gonna be honest, I had a dream of like being pro in any sport that I played. So when I was playing baseball, my dad was like,
That's crazy.
he's the next big thing.
You
like,
got that too though.
he's gonna be the best pitcher in the league, whatever. And I mean, I was a good pitcher, but that's from age 7 to 11. Like, who knows, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I was unbelievably good at baseball, but I got hit by a couple pitches, and after that, I was
It'll
like,
do it. No,
bro,
That's the make
Right?
or break right around
Trent,
there.
let's talk about it.
Trent, it was, I didn't even want to play this year, but a couple of my friends talked me into it. I'm bleeding off. Trent hits me in the rib. We're playing against each other. Trent hits me in the left rib cage, and I stole all the time. Good first step. So I get a lead off, and I'm about to go, and he knows that because we played together since we were like 5. So he tries to pick me off, hits me in my right rib cage, and at
On the
that
pickoff?
yes. And he blames it on his first baseman. Said he couldn't get down there and catch it, but it was bad though. And at that moment, I was like, I'm done with baseball.
Damn.
I almost walked
Bro,
off.
that's
Dang.
something with baseball. It's like everyone has that moment. It's
He
like,
got a light bulb off. He's like, it'll do it.
for sure.
That's
for sure.
crazy.
really though.
Well, I mean,
That's
we've
exactly
done-
how it was with me.
We've
Damn.
talked about with football, it's like that one hit, they like shake you. It's like with baseball, it's like the older you get, these dudes throw
It's
faster and
faster.
faster.
And the
So it's
crazy thing
like-
is, I've been
Scared of that ball. It's a little intimidation.
The crazy thing is, I've been hit a million times. I've been hit everywhere with the baseball growing up. I've been hit right here, the left seams in my forehead for a couple days, and I didn't care. And that one day, I was like, it's over.
It's always that. Same way with football. Everyone talks about that one hit. With baseball, it's like that one time. And just like walk away.
Yeah, I'd been hit a lot, but that final time,
It was just like, it's over. It's
I was
over.
like, I'm just not doing this
Yeah.
anymore. I didn't enjoy it
I feel
anymore.
that 100%. That shit was
I'll
ass.
tell you though, that was the hardest conversation for me because my dad really wanted me to play baseball.
Made you choose.
I think it was like, it was a thing in our family. Baseball was just like a respect thing. I don't know. People played it before me. He wanted me to play it. And I liked it, but I liked it up until I didn't like it. And I was just like, this isn't for me. Like, I've been hit a couple times, and maybe it wasn't just that, but it was just like, I'm burnt out. I don't like this sport. I'm done.
Damn.
That was scary for me.
I had that same conversation with my pops going into, it was either 6th to 7th grade summer. Yeah, well, it was 6th to 7th grade summer. He was like, you need to, because at that point it was like, go get your school paid for, like college,
Anything.
anything.
Sure.
He was like, figure it out. Go get your school paid for.
Yep.
And he chose basketball or baseball, but I think he kind of regretted it a little bit. So he kind of wanted me to play baseball, but he was like, "Yo, you need to pick one." And I was like, "Cool." It was in the summer. I went and played team camp with my brother. I moved up 2 years, whatever, and we went and played team camp. We was fucking mopping people, 30 ball, like 40 ball, like we was killing people, and it was like it was action the whole time. Baseball was a little slower, and I was burned out. So I was like, I came back to him and I was like, I want to play basketball. And not his exact words, but he looked me in my soul and was like, "That's a dumbass decision." He was like, "But I respect it. You go get your school paid for." And
Dang, that's crazy.
You're 6th, 7th grade.
yeah,
wild.
he was like,
How you take that?
basically, you picked the wrong sport, huh?
How you take that? Like you sitting
I
there
was
it's
like, fuck you.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I go do it in this.
Right.
yeah.
And that was everybody though. Like Trent's dad, he was our baseball coach. When I told him I was quitting, he was like, "You ain't never gonna make it in basketball." And like, I love this man to death. Like he's like my third father, and like they all like, bro. Because
You
at that point,
tripping, bro. What you
I'm 5'1", like not even 100 pounds. I'm the littlest kid, and
So who in the NBA or in basketball that you was like, if he can do it, I can do it?
I don't even think I ever had that.
You just had it in you.
I just was like, I gotta make it work. I
like
don't know.
that.
People ask me all the time, what I would be doing now, and if I didn't hoop, I have no idea.
You
It
be
had
back
to work.
on a farm. or
It had to work.
No, he'd be in the MLB. Like you'd
I
be
was,
a
I was
pro at
burned.
something.
I was burned out on baseball.
But if you
though.
had to be, if you was like,
I would have had. I'll say I was very solid at baseball. I had unbelievable hands. I played short. Like I didn't let
That
anything
guy.
by me. I didn't make errors.
That guy.
I led off.
he's saying it humbly.
Yeah,
I know what you're
No,
saying,
no, no.
bro.
But I led
know
off.
you.
But I wasn't a great hitter.
Yeah.
Like I was a get on base.
They would
but
have
I
paid
ain't
somebody
hit-
around you
But
to do that.
this is what translates from that, and I feel like this is a question for all you guys because all you guys play something at a high enough level that a lot of people don't reach. It's like, when did you know? It was like, it wasn't even that you were competitive with other people. It was like you were so competitive with yourself that it was like, no matter what, I'm gonna make it in whatever the hell I choose.
It was my family. Like
They motivated
we had
you.
knockdown dragouts playing spades.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, spades?
spades, anything. You could do anything. You could go. Me and my mom used to play horse outside behind the house. She had beat me. I'd be ready to kill her.
Yeah.
Like, pissed off.
Yeah.
She'd go elbow to elbow, bank shot from elbow. I couldn't make it.
Keep
And I'd
going.
be hot. I'd be
I
hot.
love
It could
that.
be
What about you,
anything.
bro? How did Pops ever give you some like? I'm sure he tortured you in golf, like before you kind of really got good at it. Just kind of made you mad or frustrated, and pushed you a little bit, or no?
No. I mean, he definitely pushed me, but he didn't really care what I did.
Really?
He just wanted me to be happy.
Love that.
But it was definitely hard growing up with him, like not wanting to play golf because I was also homeschooled.
Oh wow.
Not from
I
high
actually
school,
didn't
but
know
I
that.
was homeschooled from I think 2nd grade to like 7th grade.
Yeah.
But just like during those homeschool years, I was always traveling with him when he was on tour.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was, I mean, I had a good feeling I was always gonna play golf.
Yeah.
I probably didn't start taking it serious till I was like 12. And
Seeing
then-
Pops made you love it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not just him, but like even just seeing like when you go to like tour events to watch, like if you're like family of a like player playing, you get to go to like the family dining or like sometimes get range access. So like not just
Okay,
seeing
yeah.
him, but like seeing Tiger,
Yeah.
Phil, like all the older greats when I was young. It's like, you know, this is
That's-
actually a pretty cool
that's tough.
sport.
That's crazy,
tough.
bro.
Different.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But that's even like a different level though, because it's like your dad is like the top of the top, and you're coming into it, and it's like he loves it or he does it at this level. It's like, where do you fit in on that? And it's like you've kind of found your lane to where it's like you're making your own name for yourself. But it's like that
Exactly, yeah. I
competition
feel
and all
like-
that.
Like most people think of me as just, or not, I mean, I would say most people, but like I feel like the biggest thing for me is I don't want people just to think of me like, obviously my father's great. He was awesome. Like nobody did what he did the way he did it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just don't want to, like I want to do my own thing. I don't want to be known as just John Daly's son or,
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to kind of do my own thing.
You
And
will be for sure.
yes, sir.
That's cool. You have aspirations to be pro too, huh? So
Yeah.
you're in the qualifiers and all that right now too.
Yeah, I got 2 more years of school left. But yeah, I mean, it was hard back then too, but I mean, gee, you know, it's hard. It's so much harder than it was
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Like,
So many
break-
many
Break that
tours.
down. Like, what do you mean by like it's more
These
difficult
guys
now
are better.
than-
It's a grind.
I'm saying it's just like a lot of guys are better. Everybody's young on tour now. It's not like the older guys are still taking it.
Slowing
Well, obviously,
down,
Tiger's so great. I think they'll probably win again.
Yeah.
Come on now, talk to him.
I
You
like
don't
that.
think so? Hold
Tiger
on.
will
Talk
never
to
win
him,
I
again.
like that.
He's gonna win. He's
I like
gonna win
that.
one more.
Tiger never
got
win
to.
again.
He's gonna win
You
one
got
more.
to. It got
It's
to.
got to be the Masters.
I'll take
I just
that.
can't wait.
I'll take that bet.
It's gonna
Just
be
call me.
No,
Look,
bet,
hey,
bet,
just
bet.
somewhere in
Shake
life.
on camera,
hold
'cause
on.
I'm
Somewhere, I'll bet
what's-
$1,000 with you. I'll bet $1,000 with you.
All right.
I'll bet it. Somewhere in wherever you're at in life, whenever Tiger wins,
I was getting ready. I
just
was
make
like,
sure you call me. That's it.
Whenever
I'll-
Tiger
I'll
wins.
Apple Pay, whatever.
All right,
So
cool.
you said it best.
Same
When
amount.
Tiger wins.
I hope he wins.
All I
I
gotta
just
say
don't
is-
think it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be
That's
the.
fair.
It's gonna be the
Well,
Masters.
there's a video,
Probability wise, I could
and
see.
I used to watch it before every day.
Analytics.
Junior golf
Analytics.
tournament, even my freshman year when I played a little bit. There's a video on Tiger's comeback. All these like sports analysis
Saying
or
the same thing, right?
saying like Tiger will never win.
Yeah.
He's
I don't want
trash.
to be that
He's
guy.
old.
I'm not that guy.
But you
Unbelievable year in 2018. Wins the Tour Championship, wins the Masters. I'm just saying, once he won the Masters,
I
like,
seen
think he's
that.
gonna
I'm
win
just
again.
saying.
I'm
I
just
don't.
saying.
I
But
just
I'm just saying. People were saying like, yeah, Tiger's never gonna win again.
Listen.
multiple surgeries.
listen. I just know at some point your body really does it for you.
Yeah.
What's the reason? What would be your
Why do I
reason-
think
Yeah,
Tiger-
why would you think he's not gonna win?
I just seen.
body.
Yeah, I just seen the body break down on so many guys in my
Fair.
profession, and obviously he's
Have you seen the difference between his legs too?
the screws and stuff, right? Yeah, I mean I know
I mean,
what he's
one's
been
tiny,
through.
one's big. Yeah. No, I could.
And
see
I
that.
see like the golf course walking that is not fun. So
No,
doing
it's
that
gotta
is
hurt.
brutal.
It's gotta hurt.
So I hope he wins. I don't want to be the guy to be like, I told you so.
For someone like that, say they're struggling to walk the course, should the PGA Tour? Do you think the
Yes.
PGA Tour should allow a
Yes.
cart
Yes.
for someone like that?
But
Yes.
he's not. He would never take it. But
I know he
yes.
would never take it, but,
But
should
yes.
they put that up for offer? I think
Yes.
so.
Yes, I think that's
I'm sure
only
they
right.
did. I'm sure
It's
they
good for
probably
their
did.
game.
You're probably right.
What would
I'm
you
sure
say?
they
I see
probably
your pops
did.
at Valhalla.
Yeah. So
Is that?
that actually
What would you
already
say,
is
Lil
a
John?
thing. I think. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know the actual story, but I think for some reason Tiger just doesn't be seen in the cart.
Yeah, no.
But I think if he wanted it, 'cause
He
my
could
dad
get it.
has
Yeah,
it for the
get it.
majors.
What?
He could get it.
I mean, he's mainly on the senior tour, but the senior tour allows carts. But I think if Tiger was like, look,
I
like
need a
obviously
cart.
he still has every shot. He still hits it far enough to win. But I was like I think if Tiger was like to the tour, like, could I use the cart? Because like he's
He could
obviously
get it
good
done
enough
for
to play,
sure.
but
If he asked
he's
for a
obviously
cart,
had
he's
enough surgeries to have a reason to like use
Right.
the cart.
Yeah, 100%.
He could get it done for sure.
I agree.
No doubt.
Obviously, we're all fans of the golf game, and we're in Paynes Valley for the people that've never been. And this is
Place to be.
probably one of the funnest experiences that I've ever had. I've been to one golf outing at Valhalla in Kentucky. That was the only thing because it was at home. But I've never really even cared to go. But this is something that like everybody that's watching, everybody that's behind, we got a nice little crowd right here. This is sick, bro. And y'all make it sick, not just because of what we're doing, how we're doing it. It's the people that are really making this work and just
Appreciate you
gassing
having
this
us.
engine, bro. And I appreciate every one of y'all. So what do we got going on? Like, we've had some crazy matches. I'm sure everybody's gonna tune into the videos and see
Got
like
to.
but I
Where's
want
Brooks
y'all to
at?
break down some of the stuff that was happening, and the footage is gonna follow behind it whenever, if this ever comes out.
I think I made like an 8-footer.
That's insane.
Brooks was like 5-6 feet and power lip out, and it's one of those moments like I don't really know the golf etiquette, and I kind of let loose.
I like that.
And
You,
That's-
whatever it was,
me and my boy Jaden was.
yeah, I love that.
As
So-
you should.
I kind of felt bad afterwards because
You,
Brooks
so
is the
you're-
nicest person on
You're
the
saying you
earth.
were celebrating when you missed.
When he missed, I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
no, that's fine. That's
Okay,
fair
cool.
game. We're in
So-
a Ryder Cup format.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
I do have a question for you guys, because I was like talking to Link earlier. I think for me, from my perspective, it's really cool seeing y'all in like a different atmosphere.
Yeah.
Just like obviously coming from the NBA, now doing something like this in golf. What is like that? I guess what's the pressure and the team format have as far as like weight to you guys in this? Like, is your competitive drive always that competitive?
yeah.
Because we're just doing a friendly game of golf here.
But
you
deep
guys
down,
just
I'm like, good shot, bad. Wow.
yeah, like you guys.
Yeah, I
for sure
can't
like
help
that. You
it.
just lock
I
it
can't
in.
help it. Like, it's just
I said that multiple times today. I was
for
like,
sure.
if he hits a good shot, good. But if he hits a bad shot, even better.
Yeah.
But like competitively, it's
I probably said it 100 times a day. I don't know if I've been that locked in
That's a fact.
on a specific, like,
You can see it.
we got to win.
Yeah.
You can see the last 3 minutes of a game, what AR's face looks like, and the last few holes of the scramble before we locked it in, what he looked like. It's the same. You know what I mean?
Right.
Me and him do this often on the
That's
road.
cool to me. I
It-
like
you
that.
know?
But
I
it
like
was
that.
it was one of, like, I was telling Trent afterwards, like, if we would have lost that, like, I would have actually been, like, hurt.
Yeah.
I would have fucked,
Right.
because at least when we won, I had that adrenaline of, like, I wasn't as
Excitement,
tired. But if we would have lost, I'd have went to bed and went to sleep for 2 hours.
Draining. Right?
I would've been drained.
Let's dive into that, and this is kind of like to each one of you, because each one of you individually are in like a similar but different experience when it comes to, like, mentally. You guys have to be prepared to be locked in at a certain level that a lot of people don't have to be. And like you said it today to me multiple times, it's like if I would have lost, like, I would have been done. I'm laying in bed, I'm out, like, whatever it was, because you were so mentally locked in that it was like I had to win from a competition standpoint. And it's like, y'all play an 82-game season. You got a season that's like, I don't even know, but it's like
It's
you gotta
year
be locked
round
in,
for
blah,
you.
blah. And
It's
then
year round.
you're on camera locked in against every single person you could ever imagine in the golf space. And it's like, you could turn it on, you could turn it off, but at the end of the day, it's got to be draining on the mental above anything else.
I don't think it ever turns off.
I agree. I think one thing
I agree with
it doesn't.
To be completely honest,
just feed
after
it.
the first day, like, I was like, I ain't sleep good. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't sleep good. I woke up this morning literally like first, as soon as my alarm went off, I was like, let's go.
Right.
Like, we gotta figure this shit out.
For sure.
But I don't think it ever turns off.
I think the main reason that I appreciate golf is I feel like I'm good at a lot of things, and I'm not good at being bad at golf
You're
and
not
having
bad
a
at
good
golf.
day. I'm just saying,
okay.
like, where golf challenges me.
For sure.
Being bad at golf, having a good day, complimenting guys on good shots, not hitting good shots myself. Like, I can't do all of these different things, and that's the proper etiquette of golf, I guess, right? But, like, I gotta practice that because I'm too competitive to, like,
Sure.
I'm
say
similar.
good shot, bud. After
After you just shanked one.
bro,
Yeah,
what?
I'm
After I
similar.
shanked one a few like back to back. I'm
I'm
cool.
similar.
think
I
that-
have
I
a
think
bad
that
day.
ju-
I'm like, good shot.
No,
I think that just becomes a habit though.
So what's the dynamic like for y'all? Because in Ryder Cup, it's like, it's a whole different dynamic, because at the end of the day, you're on a team with somebody, and like we've been playing 4-man scramble,
I'm
2-on-2, all that.
I'm
And it's like,
activated.
if I'm playing hypothetically, like I play him the most one-on-one, and it's like if he hits a good shot and I'm playing him and I'm playing like shit and he hits a good shot, I'm like, it is what it is. Like he's playing good, I'm not. That's
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
But it's like today when me and you were playing into, and specifically the bunker shot on whatever hole was towards the end, it was like I'm a foot away from being great, but I was short. And it's like that feeling was like, it was no longer like against them. It was like, damn, I let you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that level of competition is completely different than
I-
it's just like me versus him.
I told Jaden sorry today. I hit some bullshit, and I was like, bro, my bad. He said, don't ever apologize to me again.
Love that.
And I was like, my
That's all you
fault.
needed.
I love
That's
that.
all you needed.
I love
Yeah,
it.
but I was
Jaden
just
said
like-
the same thing to me.
Yeah,
Actually.
but I was
Y'all
just
wiped
like,
the table with us. So
On
it's
hole
like,
three,
shout
I
out
was
Jaden.
sorry.
Yeah, but mind you, I
Yeah.
didn't meet this dude till yesterday.
Come on, bro.
Maybe
That's what it's
today.
about. That's what
Like-
it's about.
And I was just like, damn, like that's real.
Yeah, I guess my question above it all is like the competition level between you and yourself and you and another person you have to like rely on or you're like performing with. It's got to be different because it's like you two, you're going out there and the ball's rolling out, but you got a 15-man roster. You're going out there as 4 other guys with you, no matter what. And it's like when you guys are in golf, it's like sometimes it's you and another guy, sometimes it's you versus the world.
That's why I hate the shamble thing and all that. Like, I love just depending on myself when it
I
comes
love
to
the
competing.
shamble.
I mean, yeah, when it's
Love
dope,
it.
it's dope. But like, if I had a choice, I want to pick me, and let's go. But
Yeah. I mean, going off that, Book said it best off that foreman in the very first stage. It's like standing over that ball, you get a little lonely.
So it gets lonely in front of that ball when it gets quiet.
yeah,
It's like, because it's you and you.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. I'd rather that though,
How-
all day.
How is it for you, I don't know, you probably you too, but like, because I love golf. And I love golf more than the average person that doesn't golf.
I think everybody here does.
I
think
think
everybody
I'm-
that's participating,
I might
except for
actually,
one.
I might actually have like an addiction.
No, I know everybody in here that's playing, participating,
Yeah.
except for the guys I just met, kind of. I know that that's what we
For
all
sure.
have in common.
But how is that for you, like being a that's your job, and like not letting that mentally like, cause there would be days where I'm like, bro, I'm fucking horrible. Like, how do you bounce back from that?
I would just say, it's like we are saying, it's like the team games for me are always more fun because it's
Yeah.
like I feel like I can go out and actually have fun.
Yeah,
Not really care what I should. Like, obviously I want to win. Like, I hate losing.
for sure.
But when like I'm in like a college tournament or like an individual tournament, it's literally you versus like
Yeah,
everybody. And I think that's why I love golf because I feel like I was always like kind of an independent kid, like kind of always do my own thing. But it's like even what I think you were saying, like I wish I could be like every round I shoot like 65 or like all the low scores I shoot.
yeah,
I wish I could feel the same way after like every 75
Yeah.
or 78, 85 I shoot.
it's such a
That's
mental
what I think
grind.
like
though.
separates like even
It's
the
the
best in
same.
the world. It's
Mental.
like,
But
for
the,
example,
but the mental grind, especially trying to get to where you want to get to. There's so many guys that are so good. Like, cause I played in that Monday qualifier, and I played in a practice round with a couple kids that went to Georgia, or one kid that went to Georgia, and I just asked him, I was like, how was it, like, cause that's, I mean, you go and you could shoot 60, you could shoot 67 and not get in, and like you play good golf, but at the same time you got to turn around and go do it next week again. Like, for me, that would be. If I shoot a
Impossible
67
to-
and I don't get in, I'm pissed.
No, it's impossible. I think that's what makes it so addicting, is because you can never get as good as you want, and even your best may not even be enough.
There's one
I'm
minute.
gonna start this question asking towards you two. It's like I'm gonna paint this picture.
I like that.
Y'all are in the league, and it's like y'all have a good game. It's like whatever that may look like for each whatever. But it's like y'all have a certain number of points. Y'all go 5 or 7 from 3, perfect from the line, all that. It's like you win the game. And it's like I missed a couple shots, but at the end of the day, it's like I had a good game. We won, all that. But it's like you go golf and you shoot your career best, whatever it may be, a 78, a 60, whatever. You're gonna remember those.
Every shot.
That chip that was 15 feet
Every
instead
hole.
of 5, or
Yeah.
Every
whatever
hole.
it may be. And it's like you
Backwards.
play great in basketball, and it's like I did my job today.
Yeah,
But in golf, it's like you remember that.
I could
Those
take you
few
through every
shots,
shot
it's
I hit, shoot
So what you
67.
asking?
I'm just saying, like
I could take you through
it's like
every one of right now.
for golf.
and I did
just
it
to
3
me,
months ago.
and I've
2
never
months
played
ago.
basketball at the level. I've never played golf at that level. But it's like it just seems to me how I play it. It's a different level of like perfection. Like perfection in basketball, you're never gonna shoot over a season like a perfect 100% from 3, 100% from whatever, and that's the standard. But in golf, it's like you're gonna remember that
That's-
5-foot putt. It was like I missed that. Or
It
that
matters
chip
just a
that
little bit
should've-
more.
That should have been a gimme that you left out.
Let me ask y'all this. I know we everywhere, it's even better, but have you ever got to the point, especially in golf, that it was like, I can't get no better than this. I can't get no better than this.
never.
You know.
No,
that'll
but I'm
never
saying, I know you have a
that'll never
rhythm.
happen.
But I'm saying you have a rhythm, and you have your putting is as best as you think it could be. You're driving it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the way you're trying to shape shots, like, you know how to do it. Probably not months and Scotty Scheffler years and Tiger Woods, but like, just at y'all level, have y'all ever felt that?
I had it one time, and it was actually here. Last time we were here, we launched. What's that?
500 and 4.
Yeah, no, we launched our good cup here, and I started par 1-2 on pains, and then I went birdie, eagle, birdie, birdie, birdie. And so I was 600 through 5. And in those moments,
You feel that?
I just blacked out. I didn't know what the hell was going on. It was just flow state, and I was talking to you about it today. But you guys get in flow state with shooting. It's the same thing. Everything's just going in. It doesn't matter. heat check, whatever. It's all
So you
going
just
in.
see it and hit it. Like
You
you
just
walk
see
up
it.
to the ball and it's like, oh, I'm gonna play a 10-yard
I thought I
draw.
was playing like Tiger Woods 2013. I saw the putt view,
Yeah.
rolling in the hole
Yeah.
every time.
Probably.
You get
That's
it. You can
crazy.
hold down wire or whatever.
Yeah, I was
Hold
hitting
down
perfect,
triangle.
right? Green.
That's
Every
crazy.
time
Oh.
in the fucking hole.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, at those points, that's what you're striving for.
Is that video out?
It is, yeah.
What'd you shoot?
We only played 7 holes. It was a knockout challenge. I wanted to play all 18 because I was 6
No,
under.
I would have
through 5
finished.
holes. I was like, I want to finish.
I would have went and finished.
Yeah, we had our videos planned. What was funny though, hold on,
Writer's
we had our videos planned, and I was like, I want to keep playing stroke play.
Yeah.
But the next video that we had planned was a worst ball, which is
Yeah.
you take the worst shot
Yeah.
with your teammate
So
every time.
creative.
And I was with Bubby, and so we took the worst shot every time. It was 2v2v2, and we shot like 5 over through 3 holes because obviously you can't play your own ball.
Nah, for sure.
Shout out
And
Bobby.
you-
I
and you
love
gotta
the way he
make-
says.
and both
I
y'all
got
gotta
a
make every
52 edge. He always say, I got a 52 edge.
52.
He says
We
video.
should
Not a
put it up
125, I
there.
got about 52 edge. I'm like,
We should put a good swing on it.
yeah.
Shout out, Bubby.
I struck it well.
That's funny.
I struck it well.
I mean, talking about flow state though, because it's like flow state for me is so different from y'all, especially when I'm trying to get in my flow state in life, and y'all are locked into a sport. And I've said this to D a couple of times. When the lights come on, you don't rise to the level of like the lights. You sink to the level of your preparation. I firmly believe that. And it's like when the flow state, it's like I see it with D. I've watched him play so many basketball games, shoot so many times, all this behind the scenes. It's like I can tell when it's like that muscle memory, that preparation, that all that just like kicks in. He's just playing so free. And like at golf, I've felt that before, and like my good is not anywhere near where y'all's is, but I felt that before. And so I guess my question is to y'all is like, when you guys are playing in that flow state, you said you could read every putt, you felt like you were Tiger, all that. There comes to a point where it's like you step up to the ball, you're either thinking about something or you're not thinking about anything. What does that feel like when you're playing the best
I feel
basketball,
like,
golf?
if
whatever?
anything, I mean, we call it blacking out and taking it deep pretty much. I mean, I feel like this is more or less a question for you, though, because you're more competitive. I don't play in tournaments anymore. What's like, I would like to know, what's a time where you're like, holy shit, like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just,
I would say
Everything.
honestly, like the PNC when me and my dad won. Like I know it was a team event, it was a scramble, but I was coming off. It was my freshman year at Arkansas,
I watched that.
and I had played one
Who
tournament.
didn't?
It was our home event. I had
wasn't
shot
even
like
off
that.
yet, though.
Oh yeah, that's a
I don't know what I shot, but I know I shot in the 80s. In the second round, I shot, I think 3, 4, maybe 5 under. I forgot. And then the last round, I played like crap too. But then a couple months later, we go to the PNC, and I've been struggling with like driver, ball striking. But I was a freshman, so like I knew I had a lot of learning to do.
Click right in time.
And then we get to the PNC,
All that matters.
and obviously it's a lot easier than going out and playing like our home course and like in a college event, because you have my dad who's kind of won 2 majors before. He kind of knows how to play the game of golf when he wants to.
Pretty good golfer.
But no, I was like, when we started, it was like for some reason, because I think it was our 7th or 8th year like in a row playing it, and for some reason my putter was just on fire. Like it's like what you said, playing either the Tiger Woods game or the Old Rory McIlroy game. It's like you see that line and like I felt that.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't miss.
was there like, because I know, because we've done like some events that aren't even competitive. We're not playing for anything, but we have a live crowd there. Is there a truth to, because I feel it, but like when you get on a roll and you make a putt and you hear a crowd kind of like
Oh, it's
cheer
the
a little
best
bit,
ever.
you want to ride that high.
It's the best.
Is that when you
So
start to
even
get in it?
so, I'll go to this. I just played my first pro event, and obviously I didn't make the cut. I didn't play as good as I wanted to, but it was a great learning experience and very thankful for the exemption. But the guys I played with, I guess a lot of people were wanting to watch me in my first event, but more of I forgot his last name. I think his first name's Andre. Really cool guy, and Jared Wolf. I was playing with them, and they were obviously, they both had a lot of experience in pro golf, and me and Jared, I think, had like the big group, or me, Jared, and Andre had the big like group of fans, because Andre was a big hometown favorite. Like he grew up at Norman, where the course is played, OU's home course.
Oh, you played at Jimmy Austin?
Jimmy Austin. Yeah. And I don't know, we just had a big crew, and obviously the first day I was nervous. I had piped my first tee shot, That's the only shot I felt really, really nervous on. And then ducked an 8-iron from the center of the fairway in the water on the first hole. Then
You
I
hit in the
dropped.
water.
Yeah, my first hole, I go
no.
3-wood down the middle,
Oh,
pumped. Like, I had so much adrenaline. Like, I had no clue how the ball was going.
That's crazy.
And I wouldn't say I was nervous. I was just like, I just didn't have a feel for anything. Like, I feel like I played a lot of golf before, and it was just weird. I just didn't know how far anything was going. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, whatever, hit in the water, let's just drop, try to make bogey. So I go back like 60 yards, and I drop just to have like somewhat of a chance to get close to the green, or the pin, because the pin was tucked back right, this water
Right.
short. And I hit to like 10 feet, I make bogey. So I'm like, okay, I just hit a perfect tee ball, hit in the water, and then made bogey somehow my first pro event on the first hole.
Yeah.
Then I had 2-putt from like 60 feet on the next hole. But I mean, it was a hole where like we were not mad about making bogey. The green's really small.
So, did you start on 1?
10. But they
So 10 water
they
left.
changed up the holes because, so I think last year when they played it, 10 was the short par 4 drivable.
Yeah, 100%.
That was 18 this year.
No way.
Yeah, so like
10 was maybe 11 then, or what would it have been?
I'm not for sure. I know holes are changed
That's
around
so weird, though.
because everybody was so confused.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But
That's confusing to me too.
yeah, so I was 1 over through 1, 1 over through 2. I get to 12, par 5. Hit not the greatest tee shot, but I was still coming off like I don't even know what's going on. Like I just gotta breathe and like
You're still
try to lock
shaking.
in. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even nervous, just like
You feel,
I've
you're
never
thinking.
had that
Finding your
adrenaline
feel.
rush. Like I wasn't nervous at all because like I'm never nervous.
That's golf. You can't. You don't have.
Yeah.
I'm not. Sorry. Continue. But you feel that, and you can't take it out on nothing in golf.
No.
But your driver.
Exactly.
Or like your 3-wood.
So like I'm over this ball and I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm swinging as hard as I can. And just I missed it right. I thought I hit a really good layup, but I wasn't used to like, because in pro events you can't use your rangefinder. So I thought I hit this perfect layup, par 5. I'm about to have easy wedge shot in. Not even close.
Oh, it was
I missed my
weird
number
for
by
you.
like 50 yards. 'Cause I was walking it off, but like I knew how to do it. I just forgot for, I guess, the hole. I don't
Hold on.
know.
You forgot what?
Like in pro golf, you can't use your rangefinder to shoot how far it is. So you have to like, but the yardage books are obviously way better. They got like numbers everywhere. So like most of the time you have to step it off, see how far you are to.
Which by
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
by
never
the
thought
way,
about that.
quick take, rangefinder or no rangefinder on tour? No or yes?
Oh, you saying you should or shouldn't?
Yes.
I'm asking everyone.
No.
I would say yes, but
No.
why did they use them at Valhalla?
PGA, it's okay. So the
I
PGA of
I
America,
think yes. That's all
they
I'm saying. Speed
allow
up
it.
play.
Allow.
So that's
This
why.
is the
always
only.
think
That's the
they're
only.
It's the, I'm pretty sure it's the only
Okay.
thing.
I
Don't
think
quote me
so,
on it.
just because I
think they're too
wouldn't
good
know-
now that
I
I
wouldn't know
think
how to
about it,
step
they
anything
shouldn't.
off.
No.
You
They're
don't
too
think
good.
they should have rangefinder?
No. I thought I didn't even think about that. That's crazy to me.
I think they should, personally, and my take is the caddies are always so good that they get the right yardage, but it takes extra time. So if anything, just speed it up.
Oh, it
That's my
takes
take.
time.
The only reason
That's my take.
Okay.
I'm with you on no, but all I've heard on tour the last couple of years, just from like watching it or hearing on the news
Yeah.
or whatever, all they complain about is pace of play.
Exactly.
And
That's
I'm like,
fair.
well, it probably wouldn't change that
That's
much,
fair.
but if you complain, like
That's
let,
fair.
like let the guys use rangefinder.
You have baseball going,
That's
it's
fair.
like striking balls. We have the
Yeah.
technology now to do it. You have basketball, we can challenge
Golf's the
play,
only thing
get the
that's
right.
not
It's like
evolving.
golf. It's like golf is evolving. Let's say that.
In
From
that
a
changing of the
lower
rules.
level, golf
Golf's
is
evolving in a
evolving.
different way, though.
Or from like a up top, it's like a different level. But it's like, why not? You have the technology. Why not?
Sorry for interrupting. What were you saying? So you missed your yardage by
Yeah.
50 yards.
Whatever,
Par
1
five.
over the 2, par 5, hit a bad tee shot in the rough.
Walk me through it. How were you feeling in that situation? Because you said you were nervous. You go from being nervous, now you're just feeling adrenaline.
Yeah, it's like,
So how
the
do you
only
get
shot I
locked
was-
in? Like, how do you just come to yourself?
see, I don't know. It was weird because I wasn't used to it. Like I'm not like I was used to like watching my dad like outside the ropes, watching him play in the pro events, and for me it was like once I hit that first tee ball on 10, my first hole, I was like, okay, like I can do this, and then just whatever water. Then I get to 12, I'm 1 over the 2, and I thought I hit a perfect layup number, caught a fly or whatever, bad number, I don't even know. It goes up to a bunker. And the bunkers there were like kind of tricky. You played Jimmy Austin, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bunkers there were kind of tricky. I think
Yeah.
they just got hit with a storm, so they had to like
They're tight.
throw sand or do something with them before just to get them like back in somewhat solid shape. And I lay up into a fairway bunker from like I had like 65 yards in or something to a front pin.
It's gotta be the
Hardest
hardest
shot
shot
in
in golf.
And-
Yeah, it's gotta be.
And it's on an upslope, so like I'm literally like this hitting the ball. I don't practice this shot. So I had my good buddy on the back from Florida, Connor, and I was like, look, just give me the 54. Like I know if I had 60, I'm chucking it or blading it. I'm like, I'm just gonna hit a 54 and hope for the best. I kid you not, I have a video of it. I hit this shot. I probably haven't chipped in or holed out in forever. 64 yards. My third hole, my first pro event. Upslope. I'm thinking I'm about to make
No
bogey.
way, bro.
Bro, I kid you not, I pull it up. I hit this thing, it lands 10 feet behind the hole, rips back, goes in. Crowd goes crazy. So now it's like, I'm happy, but like, I got more adrenaline. I don't know what to do. I'm like, shaking, take it out on your driver. Then, hang on, exactly. Next hole, 13.
Wait, was that
Telling you,
birdie?
you gotta take it
Eagle.
out.
That was
Five.
eagle.
Yeah, because I laid up into a crappy number. Like, my driver wasn't that bad. I just hit it like a little right. I had a
Damn.
gap in between trees. And I hold it. I'm like, all right, like, let's go. Like,
Yeah.
I'm one over.
And they were going crazy. How many were watching?
I wouldn't say that many yet.
Felt
But
like
like obviously
200.
enough.
It
Exactly.
felt like
No, I would
200
say-
Five
people, though.
you
I would
hear
say
people
15,
cheering.
20 people.
That's all that matters.
And I
Even
had
if
some
there's a little
hometown
bit.
friends with Darnell come
Felt
up
like
and see.
300 people.
Yeah.
I know.
And he's the one to take video, one of my friends from home. And then I get to 13,
bed.
it's like Lo was
Going to
saying,
bed.
if you're like nervous or like mad,
You trying to
angry,
move?
happy, whatever, like you're trying to hit the drive as far as you can. So I get to 13. I hit this drive, maybe the longest drive of my life. So I looked at it on the app after. You know, on the PGA
That's
Tour
awesome.
app, you can see how far the like guys are hitting it or like
Yeah.
where they're at. I look at it. I don't know what it was. It was either like 365 or 400. Because at first when I looked, it said 400 on the dot, and I had
Yeah.
the longest drive in the tournament.
Right.
And then I looked at it an hour ago. It said like 360, 350. I don't know.
Right.
And then I missed the green. Because like
Oh, no.
I've like 110 in.
Just-
I'm like I'm shaking. I'm not nervous. I'm just like I don't even know what's going on.
Just mind
Yeah.
spinning.
Mine's spinning, and then I get a bad break on 14, make double, whatever. But
What,
was-
so, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I like.
I was just
I
gonna
wanna be
ask. So,
outside of
what
this.
did you? All that. First off, wasn't the number one thing you learned, and what did you end up shooting in that tournament?
so I was 4 over through the first 9. Shot even on the back on the first round. I was 4 over, but I feel like I obviously didn't hit the like tee balls as good as I wanted to. But I was like, I mean, for my first pro event, I'll take it. Like there was a lot of goods, a lot of bads. But the second round was when I really felt like the what you're saying about like what it feels like when it's a crowd watching when it's not.
Yeah.
So I start out solid. I'm like, I know I'm good enough to play at this level, whatever. I'm just going to go out, try to shoot a little numbers. I knew I was probably going to miss the cut. The cut was going to be 500 or 600. I was 4 over, whatever. So I start out really good, par, whatever. I'm like 4 under through 11. I'm like, okay, I'm like, we're rolling.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like, I need 5 birdies probably to make a cut because I was even par for the tournament through like 12. The same hole gets, or the hole I hold out on for eagle the first round. Did the same exact thing. Hit it,
Plugged in the bunker.
hit a bad tee ball. Thought I hit a good layup. Back in the bunker, just right on the hold out. I'm like, okay, let's just hold out again. It's not that hard, right? Chunk it 10 yards, whatever, make double. Now I'm just pissed off. Or not pissed off, but it's like
Yeah.
Did you
I
hold
had
it
it
together?
going. But I would
You know you
say,
can do better.
like after the round, after the tournament, I realized like when I was 4 under through 11 in the second round, like feeding off the crowd, like just hearing the claps and like people, like obviously. I'm very fortunate to have my dad for help, whatever. That's awesome. But like hearing people like screaming like let's go Daly. Like I was used to hearing that as a kid
Yeah,
watching my
that's
dad.
awesome.
So like I kind of got
That's
goosebumps.
Wow.
That's so cool. I
It was
getting
cool. It was
goosebumps
awesome.
hearing
Hey,
that.
that's
That's
cool,
dope.
bro.
That's awesome.
And you got some storytelling ability, bro. I was just sitting there like,
I'm no.
bro,
No,
tell
yeah,
me
you-
more, bro. Like, what else, bro? You just hold
Yeah.
it.
No,
That's
but that
awesome.
4 under through 11 really like showed me that I know one day I'm good enough to play at this level.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
but at
will.
that point you're pressing anyway.
Exactly.
You're
So like
pressing to
I
shoot
mean
a number.
I mean
instead
through
of
the
just
first
playing,
tee ball, like I
yeah,
hit. I warmed up for 10 minutes. I didn't really
Yeah.
care. I hit like
For
5
sure.
wedges, 3 drivers, went to the first tee,
for sure.
and I hit it 10 times better.
What, you was late?
No, I wasn't late. I was just like messing around. I was like, I'm just gonna like go out and treat it like a normal round of golf.
Oh, that's how you
That's
approached
Yeah,
it.
because
like
I
that.
mean, I think the first round
It was too
Overdid
you were
it.
too, yeah.
exactly I overdid it. I was like, because normally like I'm very superstitious. So like every college event or amateur event, like I have to show up exactly an hour before I tee off.
Shower before.
Shower before exactly. I told you this earlier. I
Come
got
on,
to
bro.
shower before every round, and I have to show up exactly an hour or get on the range an hour before I tee off. I hit balls for 30 minutes.
Your dad like that? That's
No,
probably where you got it from.
No,
no.
I'll get there
You
in a
probably
second.
tried it. And
But I was
then
like, after-
went the whole other way.
I have to hit balls 30 minutes, putt 30 minutes. I got
Shit gets
first
wicked.
tee.
No, what? I watch too much golf.
My dad, for example,
I'm listening.
this may have been what hit me in the second round. I think back in the day, he obviously practiced like I did. Like, I mean, all y'all for your sport, whatever. Like, it's like when you're a kid, you want like you're gonna be outside all day doing what you love. But now it's like he'll literally show up to the first tee 5 minutes before he tees off, or like get to the course 5 minutes before he tees off. He just doesn't care anymore.
That's me.
Which is, I mean, I get it. It's awesome. And then that's kind of how. Not
it's
5 minutes, but I showed up probably 30 minutes before I teed off that second round.
That
I was
threw
like,
your
let's just go have
superstition
fun
off.
today.
Do you
It
think
did, but it was like,
You
you
tried
stay
it.
back to your regular routine?
like on the course?
Next approach.
Yeah, like
next
if
time.
when you go play again.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So you'll go back to the
Yeah,
hour before.
Hour exactly on the dot.
See, that's the difference. I know exactly what you're comparing it to. Like, we
Yeah.
play so many games
Yeah.
that I think I was telling him that, like, I used to be routine, sleep, do this, do that. And I found myself getting to the flow state easier by thinking less, doing this, not thinking about what I need to do. And the further I got away from what I was trying to achieve throughout the day, the more by the time it came, I just let my preparation get me there versus like I could be sleepy as hell. AR, I ain't got it tonight, bro. You gotta get 40. Brian not playing AD, bro. Come on.
We in
Yeah, we
And he
got
gonna
Braun in
go
the
get
back.
30.
We in Boston.
Hey, we got Braun in the back.
But that's what brings
You
it
feel
back.
me?
That's what brings it back to the same point that I've been saying. I don't play anything from the level that you guys do. It's like your guys' preparation has got you to the level that you guys can play this at. It's like you take all these outside factors, the overthinking, the crowd, this, that, the team you're playing, all this, and it's like if you just break it down to where it's like I know I can do this, and you let your body take over, it's like y'all are
you've done it.
capable to do every single thing that you're trying to.
And that's why golf sucks.
Yeah, you've done it a million times.
Mm-hmm.
You've done it a million. That's why like I get 10 times more nervous golfing.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You get 10 times more nervous golfing, and like I had a 4-footer to tie on 18 today, and I was.
It's
I
not.
was like, oh,
if that's me and you versus
But
D'Lo
if I
and
got
Trent, you're tapping that in.
but if I got a free throw, tie the game, 10 seconds left, like this is money.
And the reason I don't mean to cut y'all, but like the reason I was saying golf sucks is because you feel
Who don't agree?
I know I'm saying in this sense, like you feel great
I
at
agree.
something. Like you're great at what you're great at, and then when you come to golf and you feel
Humble.
below average or god awful,
Humbled.
you just kind of like know that's why. I'd rather not be great at something and then try to bring that feeling to here and it not work and just kind of be shot down.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But that's why it sucks, but we love it.
I agree.
Golf's hard.
It's a
Love
great,
hate relationship.
it's the greatest game in the world.
Oh yeah.
It's just all on you. You know,
Exactly.
I think that's why golf's such an interesting game.